Looser was playing off of him, denying him passing lanes, and then the ball fake. Looser knows I got to close that airspace. Towns able to show you his skill set and go by him.
Nick Smith Jr. welcome to the ball game. Seth to Simpson. Smith. Oh, wonderful offense by these kids. Nick Smith Jr. This guy can shoot. Love me some Nick Smith Jr.
It's good action right there.
Couldn't finish. Smith got a triple.
You're down 13, you have time, but you got to make sure you get a good possession here. You got to go.
Nick Smith Jr. Oh, that was good basketball. LaMelo didn't panic, knew he had Smith waiting on the wing.
Yeah, a good pass right in his pocket.
And a three-pointer from the corner by Nick Smith Jr.
Out there with McBride, Anunoby, and Towns on a 12-0 Knick run. Micha passed out of the leaner, and Smith nails a three from the corner. They get 2 points from Hart and 1 from Bridges. They'll have 5 players with 20-plus points. And it's only happened 4 times in franchise history.
Still move up and down the floor.
Hanging with the whippersnappers.
Yeah.
Nick Smith Jr. welcome to the game.
Blue uniforms. Blocked by Richards on a drive by Holland. Richards going to take it all the way to the rim. Instead, hit it into the corner where Smith tripled.
Nick Smith throws on the brakes. Find LaMelo ball. Back it goes to Nick. Smith for 3. Salon with the weak side rebound. Kerr said, no, I'm not passing this to the open man. I'm giving it right back to you. You go take him.
That's right.
Smith bothered by Strus. Strus continues. Whoa, to Bird Dog Smith. He got popped by, whoa, Williams screen twice.
Well, he did. He got popped twice. Williams on that screen moving a little bit. He's the vet in the locker room, helps these young guys navigate all of the perils and the ups and downs of the season. Does a good job.
Smith hits a 3.
Oh my goodness. He's going old school Walter Davis.
There he is.
Nick Smith. Oh, he's found his stroke. He found it in Greensboro. Hornets lead by 7 with the ball. It'd be nice to go on a run here. That's what I'm talking about. More Knicks. Nick Richards.
That's it. 4. Williams going up against LeBron, who just stopped him cold right there. Smith Jr., though, to beat the clock. Had no other choice.
Yeah, when it left his hand, it was off to the right.
Bridges, bounce. Back out to Nurkic, who fell in love with the 3 early. And outside. That is knocked down. And that's Smith Jr.
Game of runs, and it is.
LaMelo throws it right back out. Ball to Smith Jr. He's got a 3.
He's had a nice hot hand tonight.
They're cheating over on ball to double. There's a wide open 3. Got it!
That's what happens with any kind of a double. If you get rid of the ball quick.
It's 20-13. Clippers by 7. Nick Smith Jr. the 3. The toughest one of them all, and he knocks that one in.
And you said he missed.
Williams with a hand off the Bridges. Kind of wanted to lob it up there. There is Williams again. Just snatches it away from Plumlee. Kicks it out. Quick 3. Rebound Miller racing up the floor. Goes into a full Euro. Finds Smith Jr. behind the stripe, who rattles it in.
And then enter the locker room and address the team. But Vucevic stopped him and said, you know, I want to say it. And Kobe White told us that basically he took ownership of the situation and said we need to stop playing dumb basketball. And the big thing is that Nikola Vucevic figured himself in the situation as well.
Smith came over to cut off the drive by Mark. Here is Smith with another 3.
Oh, man, you got to get up on him.
Speaking of Dosunmu, the birthday boy, here's Smith. Another 3. Boy, he is.
I think really helps him control the basketball offensively, but loves to swipe down, steal it.
Woo! Yeah. Nick Smith Jr. starting really suits him.
Looks like it sometime in a game where he keeps that ball on the string.
Catching shoot. Nick Smith Jr. LaMelo has PJ in front of him. Nick Smith Jr. hit a couple of first half threes. He's got one here in the third quarter. He shoots 70% on the year. I don't get it. He closes out on shooters, but not quick enough. Nick Smith Jr. Blocked by Gafford. Hornets keep it. Two Mavericks hit the deck. NSJ capitalizes.
Ball missing at close range. He's 2 of 6. Grizzlies open up an 8-point lead. That doesn't last very long as Nick Smith Jr. rings the bell from downtown.
Don't want to do it. I'm telling you, out of 10, you shouldn't.
Nick Smith creates space and splashes a triple. If Portland can win this game, they'll have won 4 straight games with 4 different starting lineups. That doesn't happen in the NBA. Nick Smith. Oh, much needed. Wong wants 2 in a row. Nothing wrong with that. All right, for a record! Yeah! All right, Nick Smith Jr. needed that. Outside the lottery. Nick, how about 2 in a row? That's what I'm talking about. That's his 8th rebound. Final 2 minutes of our first half. All right, where you been, partner? Third 3 for Nick. And Jokic is blowing that away. Daquan Jeffries into the game. Nick Smith Jr., he's got his shot back. That's his 4th three-pointer of the game. 2 points from reserves. Tough catch. What a great finish! Nick Smith Jr., higher than a pepper sprout. Here in our first quarter. Straight on look. Nick Smith Jr.'s got it going again. Oh my goodness! That is some confidence bursting through the seam. Nick behind the line. Again! He's got the last 11 for the Hornets. Extra pass to Nick. Nick Smith Jr. He's got 22. Getting the nod today is Bobby Portis. Normally comes off the bench, but he's starting for Antetokounmpo. Nick Smith Jr. continues with the hot hand. Exceptionally good.
Yeah, it is.
It's 2 out of 3. It's a Meatloaf special.
Oh.
And it's even better now. He's 2 for 2. Nick Smith Jr., Tijan Salon, KJ Simpson, Mark Williams, Daquan Jeffries playing together. And that's NSJ. That's a different high school. Look at Buchtel. Actually, Buchtel. All right, keep playing, Nick Smith Jr. Something to dream on. 22. Free throws, dunks, and 3-pointers. Musa, another offensive rebound. Nick Smith Jr. I'm telling you, he is playing with confidence. LaMelo. Rebounded by Jeffries. Nick Smith Jr. Man, I'm telling you, Dylan, he is a different player.
Claxton bats it alive. Russell throws it away. Here's Ball off the steal. LaMelo Ball kicks. Smith in the corner, knocks it down.
Now on the dribble drive, Josh Green, pop it out to Nurk, who does have some 3-point range. Richards to Nurk. Bumped by Jokic, stumbles. Now Richards, long 3, and he knocks it in.
Jamal Murray is a man in full, but so's NSJ. He gets a 3.
Well, what I love is it feels like everyone is involved. There's not a lot of iso.
Right.
The ball is moving.
Ooh, nice shot there by Nick Smith Jr. Smith Jr. Step back triple, man. Man, another turnover there here in the third. That's 10 for the game for Sacramento. Smith Jr. corner 3, got it.
As Quentin Post misses that 3 because there were spontaneous Warrior chants, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we're so back. That's how it felt, right? But no, it doesn't surprise me about Dub Nation.
3 games lost by a combined 131 points. The worst 3-game stretch in NBA history. But right now making threes back-to-back. First KJ Simpson Jr., then Nick Smith Jr. from the same spot on the floor.
I wouldn't mind seeing one of those Kyrie flourishes we've come to know and love in the second half.
And starting it before the 4th quarter. Nick Smith with a response.
Wizards answer with a bucket. That's their rookie Alex Sarr. Nick Smith Jr. relocates, tickles the twine for 3. Hornets still have it. Ball. Oh, it's a good look. That's what I'm talking about. NSJ. No one new comes into the ball game, even though we have subs at the scores table for both sides. Smith Jr. hits a 3-pointer. That's good for him. NSJ has Randall in front of him. Second 3 for MSJ.
Good movement right there.
Younger brother of Jalen McDaniels, former Hornet. How quick was that? Third 3-pointer for MSJ.
Got his feet lined up and set.
Corner 3. Nick Smith Jr.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Ball finds NSJ. Good basketball. Yeah. Ball, Diabate, Smith, Bridges, and Jeffries playing for the Hornets. Extra pass to NSJ, who has found his stroke again. Someone's got to be open. Now even strength. NSJ, an important 3-pointer.
Big shot.
4 minutes to go, first quarter. Smith gets rid of it. Back out to Bridges. Gets it back. The long reach of Barlow. Could not stop the 3-ball. Nick Smith Jr.
Jeremy hangs, couldn't finish.
He had a layup and just got a little too clever. Faked himself out.
Smith Jr. a 3. Hits it. Curry again over 2 guys. Kept alive. Smith Jr. hits it. Timeout Spurs. Again, military appreciation night here inside the Frost Bank Center. Thank you to all of our military as the threes keep going down for the Hornets. Come on.
And shot the ball with a lot of confidence.
Nice shot from Wesley. Smith Jr. again, another 3. Another switch beyond Bogarting. Smith Jr. from way downtown.
Goodness.
Did the Spies watch your golf game yesterday?
Oh.
Smith Jr. again.
Melo's going to be important down the stretch. He's been playing in foul trouble majority of this game.
These are important minutes without LaMelo on the floor.
Oh my goodness, chicken salad.
Gotta make it, gotta spread it.
That man's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, nimble, footwork, creativity, ball handling.
That's your shot, NSJ!
The selflessness that they play with, Jason could have taken that layup, but he saw Kendricks just standing there all alone at that 3-point line.
It's a really hard realization at times for players at the end of their career, but the Thunder doors always open. And there's the 8-3 of the second quarter. Ball given up, nice backside block. Charlotte sticking with it. Smith, corner 3 is good.
I believe the Thunder's season high is 27.
The 3 from the outside. Smith heated up a little bit here in the 4th quarter.
Execute on every possession, and that's where Miami's at right now. They got to lean into this and find a way to win here tonight.
That's a triple there for Nick Smith Jr., their highest field goal percentage play.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to get back and set the defense. They do shoot the ball overall poorly if you can contest.
Nick Smith gets a solid screen from Mark Williams and drills his 3rd triple of the first quarter. Smith Jr. triples. Nick Smith Jr. with a 3-ball. 120 to 102 with 1:12 remaining in the game. Nick Smith Jr., a deep one.
NSJ continues to shoot a good ball.
Spaced out just far enough.
Nurk wants it on the block. He's got Wagner, a spin, extra pass. NSJ. Mark Williams, NSJ, and we're tied.
Old veteran, old ornery guy that I am, is he learning how to be that guy? Is he learning how to be someone that can lead a winning team? Is he learning how to win?
Salon back into the game. And Smith behind the arc. And he went under the screen, so a good look for him. Salon. But nobody boxed out. Salon again. He wanted it. Instead, they get the triple on the second.
Played well.
Yep.
Nick Smith played really well.
45 seconds left. Nick Smith got the triple. 39 seconds to play, and Charlotte has regained the lead.
See right there, he's got the skill to deliver the basketball. I'm sure that Jess knew that coming in.
Oh, NSJ ready to play. First time he shoots it. Jeffries working up the screen from the Moose. NSJ, three-pointer, 2 feet behind the line.
He would at this level.
That's been the best Hornets offense. Quick 8 off the bench for NSJ.
Played, some of that interview in the pregame, but you're hearing him talking about Scotty, and to your point, the shooting aspect of it, that the right hand is bothering him. Charlotte team without LaMelo Ball. Ball done for the season, had surgery on his right wrist. As that 3-ball is good, you can tell he's got a ways to go. Yeah, 6'8", and filling out that body. And there's Smith with a 3. Here's Smith. The 3, good. Digging in defensively. Here's Smith trying to shake battle. Pulls up, and the 3's good, but tonight belongs to Jonathan Mobo. Paul, along with Steve, Ellie, Alex, Armando. And because the next 2 names is that 3 is good, or both Jeff, will go Dwyer and Orm.
I mentioned that Al Horford made some NBA history with that block earlier in the game. What is that history he made? Because this was in your pregame notes as Nick Smith hits a 3.
That's the second.
Splash Mountain.
Would Miles Turner be one of them?
Nope.
No.
No longer playing.
Nick Smith again for 3.